Good morning, everyone. We are Group 1 and Group 17. Today, our topic is Dionysus. I'm Pauline. I'm responsible for introduction.
I'm Sandra. I'm responsible for the love story.
I'm Claire. I'm responsible for the migrant life.
I'm Vinny. I'm responsible for Q&A.
I'm Bruce. I'm responsible for the birth of Dionysus.
I'm Steven. I'm responsible for the personalities.
I'm Toto. I'm responsible for Draconanian.
I'm Scott. I'm responsible for metaphor and death.
We prepared a big prize for you guys, so listen carefully of our presentation. And I'm going to introduce you guys Dionysus. Who is Dionysus? He also named Bacchus in Roman, and he is the god of wine, agriculture, and fertility of nature. He also a patron of the arts and dramas. He also the latest god enters in Olympus. And he is the son of Zeus and Semele. And Semele is the daughter of Cadmus and the princess of Thebes. And Dionysus is also the only god with mortal parents. Semele is a mortal, and he has relationship with Ariadne. And later we will introduce you guys Ariadne.
Next is Dionysus first. Skip to story. Dionysus was the son of Zeus and Semele, and he was the only god with a mortal parent. Zeus went to Semele in the night, unseen by human eyes, but could be felt as a divine presence. And Semele was very beautiful and fascinating, so Zeus fell in love with her in the first sight, and Semele was pleased to be the lover of her god, even though she didn't know which one. So words soon got around, and Hera quickly assumed who was responsible. And Hera usually does this kind of things. He hates all the women Zeus loves, so she went to Semele in disguise and convinced her she should see her lover as he really was. Next. When Zeus visited her again, she made him promise to grant her one wish, and she went so far as to make him swear on the river Styx. River Styx is the river of in the hell, and when somebody make a promise with that river, you can
You can't break it.
or you can break it. Yeah. And so he swear Zeus was madly in love and agreed. So he swore to grant her request. She then asked him to show her his true form, and Zeus' true form is with the thunderbolt and the dignity glory with him. And Zeus was unhappy to knowing what was about to happen, but bound by his oath, he had no choices. He appeared in his true form, and Semele was instantly burned because any human who see the god's true form will burn in fire. And Zeus managed to rescue the fatal Dionysus because Semele is pregnant and Dionysus is still in her womb. And so Zeus saves Dionysus and stitches him into his side, 就是大腿, and until he would be ready to be born in his birth from Zeus, conferred immortality upon him. So the true meaning of Dionysus is Zeus was crippled. Yes, and that's why that's Dionysus' meaning.
And next, I'm going to introduce the vagrant life with love of Dionysus. And first, when he was vagrant, he first came to Greece. And here, one day, the Dionysus standing over the seaside. And far away, there come a pirate ship. And they see the pretty boy, Dionysus, like this picture. And all the whole crew in the pirate ship was excited. They have never seen a boy like that. So they want to grab the Dionysus as the slaver. But only the sailor was frightened and the sailor refused to grab the Dionysus because she know that Dionysus was a god, but the pirates don't think so. So they has already grabbed the Dionysus, and just at that moment, something different happened. The shakers didn't work when they locked the Dionysus, and the all ship has floating the wine on the ground, and there are grapes growing on the ship. And at this moment, the Dionysus changing to a lion, and the whole pirates were frightened, so they want to jump off the ship. And at this moment, when they jump into the sea, all the pirates were changed by the Dionysus into dolphins, and only these sailors who don't want to grab him was survived. Next. And next is his vagrant life in Crete Island. And first we are going to introduce this princess, Ariadne. He is the prince of Crete Island, and he has before met Dionysus, he once fell in love with a prince. Once met the prince Dionysus, and the prince of Greece. Adam, and he was also be abandoned by the prince Dionysus. So he was very sad, and at that time Dionysus came to Crete Island and met her and saved her life by love, and they fell in love with each other, and soon they married. And soon, because this princess is a human, so but Dionysus was a god, so their life is not as same as each other. And the princess's life is more shorter than the Dionysus. So soon, the princess died, and Dionysus buried him, and put in imperial crown, 皇冠. Next. This crown on the stars, and it become a stars on the skies. Next.
And then I'm going to tell about the Dionysus love story. He is in love with a pretty boy, and the pretty boy called Ampelus. Because Zeus also like pretty boy, so he afraid that Zeus will take Ampelus away. And one day Ampelus went to a forest, so Dionysus followed him. And the Ampelus rode a bull to show off to Moon Goddess. And when Moon Goddess saw the bull, she is very envy. So she made the bull crazy, and Ampelus fall off of the bull and die. And then Dionysus made him into a great point. And then the next story is he is in love with his half-sister, Aphrodite. They have the same father but different mother. And because Aphrodite won the beauty contest and got a golden apple, so the Torah is envy of her, and then she cursed their child is deformed. And next one is the love with the hell guide. Dionysus wanted to find his mother in the hell, so he went to the hell and met the hell guide, Prosimnus. But Prosimnus have a condition, is that they have to have a sexual intercourse. And Dionysus promised him, but after he come back, Prosimnus dies. And then we are going to show you a drama.
I'm the character of Dionysus.
Hello, I'm Prosimnus.
I'm Hades.
I'm Simile.
Dionysus never met his mother after he born, so he decided to go to the hell and found his mother. Prosimnus is the hell guide. Dionysus came to Prosimnus for help.
Hello.
Why are you?
I'm Dionysus. Came here to rescue my mother. Can you give me a help?
What a cute boy. I can help you. But you have to promise me one thing.
What's it?
You have to make love with me
Make love?
after you come back.
You mean stop here?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'll do that. But lead me to Hades.
Now, Prosinus is telling to Dionysus the way to find her mom. Then, Prosinus leads Dionysus to Hades.
Why come my kingdom?
I'm Dionysus. I come here to rescue my mom.
Okay, but you need to play with me and offer my dead body. If you win,
Play what game?
help?
Kelp?
Yeah.
Okay, I start first.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I win.
After Dionysus beat Hades, and then he encounters Cerberus. It means 地狱三头犬.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
We are soldiers and you should defeat us.
No. No, another game. Paper, scissors, and stone. Okay, let's start. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Scissors, stone. Paper, scissors, stone. Paper, scissors, stone. Paper, scissors, stone. Oh my God! You stupid! Why don't you? No, it's yours. Stupid. Go.
Finally, he found his mother.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Wait, you look familiar. Do you also have a bird's heart? No, are you my son?
My mom? I find you.
Are you here to rescue me?
Yeah. Oh, you have a same snail with me.
Alright.
Okay, let me take you away.
Dionysus took his mother to Olympus. Then he went back to the hill, achieved his promise. But he find the Prosinus already died.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy that he died. Now I don't have to have sex with him.
The end.
Okay, I'm going to introduce the Bacchanalian. The Bacchanalian. First, I'm going to introduce some information about the Bacchanalian and why we have the Bacchanalian. Because Zeus and Somebody's son is the Dionysus, and is the god of the harvest, winemaking, and wine, ritual madness, and why when we drink a lot, we will feel very madness. Is the meaning come from, and similar is the Beast Princess, and Dionysus is born twice, and Dionysus has a Hera, Cruz, and Cruz Dionysus' whole life, drove lamb and such a crazy. And so Dionysus in Greece is mean the lamb. say the Bacchanalian. Bacchanalian were the Roman festival of Dionysus. We have the good influence and bad influence. And first, the good influence is the goodness, a sense of freedom and joy, and free and ecstasy. So you can think when we drink a wine, we will feel very happy and very freedom. And the bad influence and the flora, the Bacchanalians, crazy man, and they show the beast if they meet and drink that, the broccoli and cruel. So the Bacchanalian is a festival, it's very privacy and secret in about around 200 years ago, and what a very little as long of the cruel and the rich derived from Greek, and Roma literary praise, and printing.
And next, we are going to show you a song about the bacchanal. It's a little loud.
深情变祭祀，展现不一致，我无中日时。
Okay, we stop here, and next we are going to introduce the personality.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Dionysus' personalities. Next. Dionysus has a typical dual characteristic. In his influence will strengthen the courage of people, and fear can be swept away. He raised the worship of courage to make people feel that everything can be done. Therefore, he can become immortal. In the Bacchanania, people break the taboo, indulge in desire to lift all shackles, and return to nature. This is an irrational state of pain and ecstasy. However, when sober or drunk after, such a sense of openness and confidence will suddenly gone. You can say that Dionysius can let people turn into totally two different personalities. Next. Dionysius is kind, but he also has a very cruel side, and even drive people to do terrible things. He often makes maniacal bacchanate, means a woman who is being crazy. They run wild in the woods and mountains, and eat the beast raw but bloody meat. Next. Okay, next is Dionysus and wine. When grape ripening, the occasion has a number of his supporters in the Greek village. of the joyous atmosphere. Sometimes for several days, they have drama diets and other activities. This is his image of joy, brought about by the Greek life. The mysterious belief rituals of early Near East, the madness of hunting and unrestrained indulgence and drinking, and even the devotion of the rural people to the energy of the gods of Dionysus, which is also the covetousness and bloodthirsty of Dionysus, the dark side. Next. And it is his personality summary. Dionysus was usually portrayed as a god who had a very laid-back and go-with-the-flow sort-of attitude. Some legends state that Dionysius was a cruel god, while other sources state that he is the joy god. In truth, these are both true. This is because Dionysus is the god of wine. While wine does have its bad parts and has just as many good effects, therefore Dionysius' personality is like two-sided.
For the next, I'm going to introduce a metaphor and his death. For the metaphor, as we formerly mentioned about that, Dionysus means cripple in Greek. So I'm going to talk about more about his personality and his symbolize. And when we talk about Dionysus, we cannot avoid to talk about Apollo, because Apollo in the mythology is a perfect man, a well man. He is negative and always be on time and have a bright side and always obey the rules. However, Dionysus become an opposite personality to Apollo. He symbolize they are just like the fruitus, id, and supergo. It means 本我 and 超我. And Dionysus, he symbols the original desire in the human beings and the dark side and always the desire to be freedom, to be happy and desirable to all the things. Okay. And then Dionysus' death in other ways meanings. Dionysus in Greek mythology is kind of like immortal existence, or he just can always reborn when he dies. And in other ways, his death is kind of like to for people they have to pressure his desirable and pressure his desire, but you cannot always stop your desire. So it's the Dionysus meaning. Maybe you can stop your dark side in your heart, but you cannot always block it. And he is just like because in the Christian society, in the midterm, it's just like a too pressure. So we have a Dionysus festival, and they come to drink all night, have sex, and just do all the things and to release themselves. So Dionysus' death is always a meaning of to release your desire.
And before we start Q&A, I want to first introduce our present, since we cost quite a lot of money on land. And our topic is Dionysus, and he is the god of wine. So our presents are about alcohol, and it's juice, beer, and olive. And let's start with lactic flavor. And the first question, who caused Dionysus to cripple? Anyone? Yes. And the next question, next, the peach flavor. Dionysus was born from Zeus' which part body?
Bread.
No.
Cat.
No.
God.
Yes. Next question. Peach. Who did Dionysus want to find in the hell?
His mom.
既然都来一杯了，那你不是
喜欢喝酒。
And the next is sour. And which goddess had a child with Dionysus? The god of beauty. She born from the shell.
爱弗洛蒂。
Yes.
中文版的。
And next. And the next question is quite difficult, so we decided to plus chocolate as bonus. Describe the personality of Dionysus. Can anyone? Oh, Claire, do you want to answer?
You don't have to describe very in detail. You just mention a little or some keyword.
No one.
Little tips. The okay.
Yes. Next. And this is our references. References. And thanks for listening.
Go to the middle, please.
Wow.
Okay, thank you.